Hello again. Today I'm going to tell you about a memory as well as some soldiers. And I said some time back that one of the greatest collections a person can have are fond memories. And this story I'm going to tell you today is a fond memory about an old friend of mine by the name of Bill Nace. And Bill Nace is the father of Todd Nace, and Todd Nace is the fellow that runs the Columbus Toy Soldier Show. Fine family, and they've been friends of mine for years. Bill and I went to Chicago, and we shared a room. And this particular soldier right there, who is very, very, very rare because he's one of a kind. He was a man oil, or he is a man oil on the back, but he's a Texas man oil. And he's got his neckerchief on and so forth. He went along with us to Chicago. We set him out, and in the course of the show, people would come in, they'd pick him up and say, "I never saw that one before. How much is it?" We said, "Oh, he's not for sale. He's one of a kind." Well, Bill, he was a storyteller, and so he made up a story to go with this. And according to Bill Nace, this fella right here was from the Texas Brigade. There was a brigade of soldiers in World War II, according to Bill, that fought, and each person that survived was given a soldier. And he had a cowboy hat because they always wore cowboy hats when they fought. Well, he wasn't alone. He had company, and these are some of the guys that joined him in his brigade. Not too many of them survive because we only have 6 of them here, or 7. Of course, you got to pay them. There's your paymaster. But this was the Texas Brigade. The Texas Brigade, like I say, according to Bill, was a very rare bunch that each of them got one soldier with a cowboy hat as a memento of their service. And one of them got painted up pretty good. So there's your Texas Brigade. And now the rest of the story. Guys, you can sit over here on the side. We'll put you over here, and you can sit over here and just kind of listen to the story about how this guy came about. Well, if you take a broken cowboy and you take a broken soldier, and these two aren't broken, so I'm not going to do it, but if you take a broken cowboy and a broken soldier and you put the cowboy's head on the broken soldier's base, you come up with a member of the Texas Brigade. And that's where they came from. But the funny part was, when we were in Chicago, some of these dealers and collectors that had been around for a long time, they would come in, they'd pick this guy up. "How much you want for him? How much you want for him?" And I said, "Oh, we don't want to sell him. I figure if we sold him for a big price," and we probably could have got $50 or $100 out of him or more. If we'd sold him for a big price, they'd probably hang us later from the OK Corral or somewhere. But anyway, that was the story of the Texas Brigade and my buddy Bill Nace, and that was one of my fond memories of Bill. Of course, I had many, many memories of Bill and many of the other old guys that I was in the toy soldier business with, or not business, but collecting. And like the one guy said, the greatest collection you can have is a collection of fond memories. And once again, carry on, Bill. I miss you. Have a good day, and please subscribe. Thank you.